Welcome to another episode of the Unexpected Detour, wherein life detours are inevitable. Welcome back to Life Beyond Cancer. Many of us spend so much time focused on surviving cancer that we rarely pause to consider what comes after survival. We concentrate on the diagnosis, surgeries, treatments, medications, appointments, and simply making it through each day. Survival becomes the primary goal, and understandably so. But eventually, many survivors reach a point when another question begins to emerge. Now what? What does life look like beyond survival? There is often an assumption that survivors will automatically return to the lives they had before cancer. People may imagine that once treatment ends, everything simply resumes where it left off. But life has a way of changing us, and cancer often changes priorities, perspectives, relationships, and sometimes even careers. It shapes how we think about time and what truly matters. Many survivors share that they are not the same person they were before cancer, and that is not necessarily a negative outcome. Difficult experiences change us. They broaden our perspective and often bring greater clarity to what is most important. One of the greatest lessons survivorship can teach is that life is precious. Things that once seemed significant may no longer hold the same importance. We become less concerned with pleasing everyone and more intentional about protecting our peace. We begin to talk. We begin to appreciate ordinary moments, a sunrise, a conversation with a friend, a quiet walk, or a family gathering. Experiences we may have once taken for granted become meaningful gifts. At the same time, it is important to acknowledge that moving beyond survival is not always easy. There may be grief for the person we once were or the dreams that have changed. We may wonder whether we will ever feel completely normal again. Perhaps the answer is that normal simply looks different now. Maybe life beyond survival is not about returning to who we used to be. Perhaps it's about discovering who we are becoming. There may be dreams that were postponed, relationships that need nurturing, boundaries that need to be established, or experiences we have always wanted to pursue. There may be places we hope to visit, books we aspire to write, conversations we need to have, or simple moments we want to savor. Cancer teaches us that tomorrow is never guaranteed, but it also reminds us not to postpone joy, forgiveness, love, or truly living. Perhaps that is what life beyond cancer really means. It's recognizing that while cancer may always be a part of our story, it does not have to define the entire story. We are more than our diagnosis, more than our treatments, more than our scars. Why? Because we are still living, we are still growing, we are still learning, we are still becoming. If you are listening and wondering what life beyond survival looks like for you, remember that you did not need to have all the answers right now. Perhaps what you need to do is take the next step, one day at a time, one dream at a time, one act of courage at a time, because survival is not the end of the story. Life beyond survival is where a new chapter begins. Thank you for joining me for another conversation on life beyond cancer. This has been the Unexpected Detour, where in life detours are inevitable. Until next time, keep moving forward. God bless.